celebrities Girl Scouts growing up.
According to girlscouts.org, famous Girl Scout alums include Taylor Swift, Mariah Carey, Abigail Breslin, Gwyneth Paltrow, Dakota Fanning, and Venus and Serena Williams. Girl Scouts is the largest leadership organization for girls in the world. Right now, there are about 2.5 million girl members worldwide, and their cookie program is the largest girl-led business in the world. I personally love the Thin Mints. But there's one troop in New York City that brings the Girl Scout experience to those who wouldn't have access to it. Nick News contributor and That Girl Lele star Gabriel Naveah Green traveled to the Big Apple to meet Troop 6000.
Troop 6000 is a Girl Scouting program designed to serve girls who are experiencing homelessness in the New York City shelter system.
We learn about new stuff every single day.
We go out on adventures. It's honestly just amazing. It brings like a sense of sisterhood.
Haley and her sister Karina are founding members of Troop 6000.
Haley and Corinne and their siblings and their mom were experiencing homelessness. And she said to me, the girls here in the shelter need this. So I was like, okay, we got to figure out how to do it.
Their family was forced to move when high-priced condos replaced the building they were living in.
I thought it was something that I really needed. Being in the shelter was really scary and I felt alone. I didn't have anyone outside of my family to talk to in my situation, so I thought that I would have a lot of girls to talk to, especially around my own age, so I was really excited for that.
How was it for you?
I was right there from the start. I wanted her to do it.
You were all in. You were like, yes, Mom,
Yeah, I was
let's
like,
go.
do it. What you need? I'll help you.
6 young women made history in the city of New York.
Troop 6000 started out in just one shelter with 7 girls, but quickly grew to 21 shelters serving over 2,000 girls. As the New York City homelessness rate increased to the highest level since the Great Depression, so did the need for a place where kids could find common ground.
We don't meet girls that go through the same thing as we do. It's very hard to find people that do that. And sometimes when we're talking to our friends about it, they can't really understand. But when you're speaking to one of these girls, they understand what you're going through. They see you because they've been through what you have been through.
One would think that starting a troop like 6000 would be a no-brainer. But for Meredith, a lifelong scout, getting the green light wasn't so easy.
We heard a lot of no's during this process, which is really tragic. People want to help other people, but when a shelter opens up on your block, immediately it's met with protests from community members. Yeah. So when a girl moves into a shelter and her family, that's the first thing they see is that they're not welcome in that community.
I think there's a lot of shame and embarrassment that comes with this situation, which shouldn't be the case, but it is. A lot of people have this false perception of homelessness, you know, the person on the street, the cardboard box with the sign, and really homelessness does not have an image. It can happen to anybody. Don't judge immediately. Like, if you see someone's homeless, don't be like, oh, they didn't pay their bills or whatever, because that's not the case in most circumstances. And just the stigma of, oh, homeless people smell or they're bad and stuff like that, like, that's not it. And it's really frustrating because we're real people just like you. Homelessness doesn't define us, just like how you have a house doesn't define you.
This year, more than 100,000 New York City students are homeless.
They stay with others, they stay with friends, they stay with family before the last resort of going into the shelters. No one chooses to do this. These are our kids' friends, these are our friends. It could happen to anybody at any time.
Honestly, society underestimates how much of a difference that the youth can make when we come with an open mind and with a big heart. And we are tomorrow's leaders, so I think people need to have more faith in us.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Come on. Who run the world? Girls. Let's go.
While the girls have had to fight for a sense of consistency in their daily lives, meeting with other scouts weekly helped to establish a routine, a foundation for leadership, and friendly faces to look forward to. At the annual cookie sale, it was a celebration of the 5th year anniversary of Troop 6000. But it wasn't just a cookie sale. It was an opportunity for the girls to see each other in person again. There was singing, all is well, and of course, there was a little dancing.
On my honor, I will try.
Haley and her family have moved into permanent housing.
I hope that my sisters understand that they are part of a community of sisters and that if they feel that they have no one to talk to, that they have a sister in Girl Scouting.
She recently turned 18 and is a college freshman now, with big plans to be a boss like somebody else we know.
I hope to be a CEO like Meredith. She's like a second mother to not only me, but to all the girls. She's just so passionate and she's so caring. I just feel like I'm the best version of myself when I'm around her.
I would tell any young woman, look for those heroes in your life. Look for those individuals who have an idea. Be that person that has that idea and won't take no for an answer. Be bold, and you too can be a role model just like Giselle and Haley and Karina.
As you can see, there's so many great things happening with Troop 6000, and I'm so excited that they let me spend the day with them. They're such an amazing group of people, and I can't wait to see what they do next. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Gabby. Great job. According to girlscouts.org, Girl Scouts are selling about 200 million boxes of cookies a year. I know I contribute to that number every year. You go, girls. When we come back, meet the 7-year-old who is making his